different myths of origin. They wanted to get rid of that humanist tradition. So Confino is arguing it was not a pogrom. It was an expression of an unspoken language that they then expressed in what they did afterwards. So there are things for new historians to do and think about as there are new materials and ask new questions. No more questions?
We have time maybe for one more question. Yes.
If I could just make a comment to what you said, what we've learned about Roosevelt over the years. I can remember as a young child, my father and his friends, Franklin Roosevelt was a god. They were young men, they were in the Depression, they didn't have jobs. He became president. Somehow they got a job. They all served in the service during the Second World War. Afterwards, they won the war. They became members of Jewish war veterans. Roosevelt was a god. And now we've learned not just what he did before the Holocaust, what he might have done during the Holocaust, and he didn't do it. And it is fascinating, in my opinion, what we've learned, that I've even learned more just listening to you in the last few minutes.
Well, thank you. He was asked to bomb Auschwitz. Wouldn't have helped. By 1944, 4 million Jews had been killed. Auschwitz was taking care of more, but it would have done a little bit. He refused to bomb Auschwitz. It wasn't in the Allied plan. Roosevelt himself. But one of the things that is understandable is that the Jews felt that Roosevelt had saved them, given them jobs, helped them to win the war, so on and so forth. He was a masterful politician and a great leader. But your phrasing, to them he was a god, reminds me of a line from the Psalms that my uncle Emmanuel recited, written, we believe, by King David. Al tiftach bin divim. Don't put your trust in princes. One of the things that Judaism has at its very center is the notion of the limits of human beings. That's why we need questions, not answers, because we are all limited, all of us, even me. I tell my students that, don't believe everything I say. And I've even had classes when I tell them, I just told you a lie, why didn't you stop me? Which, after all, is something I learned from a mathematics professor at Williams College when I taught there. He said, you know, when I prepare my math class, I try not to let everything be so clear, because I want to often make mistakes when I write the formula on the blackboard. My students have to know about mistakes. Al tiftach bin divim. Put not your trust in princes. The Psalms are worth knowing by heart. Thank you.
Thank you.